So now we want to look at why an individual isolated problem that could occur later this afternoon may feel so much worse than it actually is. So when there is a relationship problem, we'll just say there's an argument over something that's important to one or perhaps both parties, and there is a heated exchange. Hurtful things are said and done, and it's in some cases just a brutal blowout. In retrospect, when you look back on that argument or that event, there's two memories. There's the content memory and the emotional memory. The content memory is what was said, and the emotional memory is how you felt during that argument. So when you're reflecting on that argument, maybe a week later or even a month later, you have content memory and emotional memory. So every time you remember that fight, we will say, this verbal fight, you also feel the same negative emotions that you felt during that episode. And if you revisit the memory of that argument 2, 3, 4, 12 times, each time you're going to feel just as bad as you did in the moment. And so even though the event only happened once, it feels as though it's happened 12 times because you replayed that video in your head of the event, and each time you play it, each time you remember it, you feel it. And the other reason that a current isolated problem can feel so much worse than it actually is due to this cumulative effect of unresolved problems. If you're like most couples that I work with, you stop talking about problems because your conflict resolution skills as a couple sucked. Not only did you not get the problem solved, you just irritated and frustrated one another even worse than you were before you came into the discussion. So there's this pile of problems that just goes in the closet, and that pile is getting really tall. And so then a problem comes up that, let's say, is a level 3 on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very severe. So relative to some of the other problems, a level 3 problem is not a big deal. But when you throw it on top of an existing pile of problems, now you have the straw that can break the camel's back. So this is why it's imperative to come up with a communication strategy that you can use that doesn't end in a disaster, because you're going to remember the disaster. And each time you recall it, it's going to make it feel worse. And each time you have a problem that goes unresolved, if you guys don't talk about a problem, you don't forget about the problem. It just goes in the filing cabinet called unresolved problems. And when that list gets too long, both parties lose their confidence in their ability to problem solve, which even furthers the likelihood that they won't even attempt it. And now we're in trouble because you have a couple, both of which feel like they're always walking on thin ice. So in summary, the reason that a rather mild problem could feel like a super bad problem is due to the emotional memory factor and the cumulative effect of unresolved problems factor.